live. Welcome, everybody. It is Thursday night, which means Shatter Dungeons is live. We're here. Look at us. We did it. Oh my gosh, there's the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life happening on that screen over there. That is wildly uncomfortable, Mr. Rumsey. For everyone listening, I want you to know Ray had a thing he had to do. He was going to come in like pretty much as the show's starting, which is exactly what's happening. So I look over and his face is just in the very small corner of his screen and he's looking out and it's just his face. It was wonderful. Anywho, welcome. We hope you've had a great week. I know we have. We got a bunch of fun people tonight for Monstrous X. Monstrous X, sorry. So as we jump...
What kind of a podcast is this?
Whoa.
Get into it.
Yeah, so we will go ahead and jump into some stuff we got going on. But before we get too far into this, make sure you're following on the social media channels. We will be releasing the book shortly for second edition, the full book. I'm very stoked about it. I'm very excited. So, okay, that's out of the way now. So let's go. Tonight, we do not have Syrinx with us, as Alan has a very important test tomorrow. So everyone keep it in mind, pray for him, that he passes that test, because that means he'll be able to keep his job.
He is peeing in a cup.
Yeah, well, it's not that time. That's another test, but yeah. So tonight with us, as you've heard, we have Cliff, who is playing Devad.
Hi.
Devad, not David, but Devad.
No, Devad. He had to choose that. We also have with us playing Ray Mahand is Raymond.
Hi, everybody. Whoa.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. We also have with us Dion playing Jacques or Master Nunya, depending on when you find him.
Hello, everyone. It's kind of interesting. Devad kind of sounds like David backwards. And then there's something going on with the backdrop behind Ray. Are those two things linked? The backwards, or is this backwards day?
I love that.
Good day, mate.
I love the links. You just gotta look for them. We also have with us Amanda playing Bobbert.
That's a softie.
Hi.
Welcome. And we have with us Haley playing Panaya.
Hello. I'm
Welcome.
excited to be here.
We're excited to have you both. So as we jump in, I know we have some new voices, some new faces. We're going to start with Jacques, actually, who we haven't heard from in a little bit. So Jacques has been on tour. Syrinx, who has become a key business leader in the city of Clegg, was able to help Jacques secure several deals, and they have come through and paid fairly well. Jacques, why don't you tell us a little bit about what those gigs were?
Mostly I was not scamming people. I was going around to see various properties and get a layout of the land for these new locations and places where we could potentially open up shops and make new business clients and things like that. It was quite interesting. I did spend a little bit of time in the theater, but nothing too fancy going on there.
Love it. So as you return home, you see the telltale sign, the tail itself of the one and only Charlene. And it warms your heart to see. You hear some chaos, though, happening from inside your home. What do you do?
When is there not chaos from inside my home? So you're
True.
saying it's normal?
Yeah.
I go in to see what the chaos is about.
Okay. So as you enter, you hear Serix, who is just kind of yelling loudly, but not too loudly. You know, it's a Serix yell. Look, I have to go. Divad, you have to stay with Ray Mahand. Look, Stella, you're coming with me. I trust you more than I... let's go. Oh, Jacques. Great. We got... It's a lot more to explain than I care to get into. I gotta go talk to Lord Radna. There's been a... emergency. All right, Charlene! And then he walks out the door, kind of walking by you. As Jacques, you enter to your home and you see a stranger sitting at your dining room table.
Which stranger would this one be?
He looks, this is Divad. Cliff, why don't you describe Divad for Jacques?
He's a lamb guy, and he speaks with a lot of upward inflection.
Okay, you're
So
a
it's
lamb guy.
always
What
like-
race?
I don't know. I'm just a lamb guy.
He's
You know what? I don't even know what I am.
he's a
You know what I
Risan
am? What I am.
Lamkai.
Okay, a Rizan lamb guy.
He looks strikingly similar for everyone listening to David Levy.
Okay, gotcha.
Like too similar. And he's just kicked back on the dining room table, chair leaning, feet are up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I live here. Who are you? You're a little
I
young
did
to
not-
be here, aren't you?
A little bit.
I'm a little worried.
But how do I know this is your establishment? I was hired here by some big ogre.
You don't have to worry about that. My room's back that way. Stay out. If I were you, I would.
I've already been in it, and I've rooted around in some things, and I might have sold some stuff.
So you're saying I need to get my belt out? Is that what I was gonna
I'm
tell you
holding
to
it-
stay
I'm
clear
holding
of
it.
Ray Mahan, but I'm beginning to think you should definitely hang around Ray Mahan. He has a very interesting taste in weaponry, and I think he'll like you.
Ray
I
Mahand.
start juggling grenades.
There are small. They look like almost like Ferrero Rochers. They're like small golden little like spheres.
I throw one at Dion, or I'm sorry, what's your character's name?
Jacques.
Jock,
Jacques. I throw one at Jacques.
Jacques, what do you do?
I bat it aside. I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't know what it is.
As you connect, it explodes on you, and Devad, go ahead and describe what happens as it explodes.
It's a glittery surprise. So now your entire body is just covered in glitter. And I say, oops.
Ray Mahand, hearing the explosion, you come to as you've been asleep this whole time in the room right next door with the door wide open, sleeping through the yelling, sleeping through the anger, sleeping through everything but this small explosion. What do you do?
Well, first of all, of course I would sleep through that. It's like being home. But as soon as I hear that telltale explosion, without even getting out of bed, I'm just going to yell from my bedroom, I said no more herpes!
What?
Well, in the last episode, I described a glitter bomb as glitter is the art form of herpes. You could never seem to get rid of it.
Oh man. Deep cut. So It's at this time a courier runs into your building. It's also a small Risan. Devad, you recognize the spirit of Lamkai inhabiting this child, and he runs in and says, "Got a message for you."
What is going on here? I wasn't gone that long.
"Oh, you talked first. You can have it. Okay, bye." And he runs right back out.
I had my mic off. I wanted to pickpocket him when he came in immediately.
Oh, okay. 26 does not work. He just stop.
No, that wasn't it. That was that was a roll from earlier.
Oh, gotcha. Go ahead and roll then.
Plus
Okay.
25.
You find 2
Or
gold.
30, I'm sorry.
You're good. You find 2 gold and an ink pen.
Yes.
So Jacques, you have the note the courier was handing.
I open it up. Who's it addressed to?
Syrinx.
Let's open it up and see what's going on.
As you open it
Does
up,
anybody need a pen?
Words are evil.
as Jacques opens up the letter, it says, "Syrinx, we have a situation at the shop. Please hurry. I need an adult. Love, scratched out love. With respect, scratched out respect. Yours truly, scratched out. Never mind. Please come fast. Zilks."
I will fold that back up and I will set it over in Syrinx's room. And I guess we could go check that out because Zilks is all right in my book.
So, do the 3 of you all travel together to go check out what's going on with Zilks?
Ray, are you grooming a new weapon? What's going on with this?
No, this one fights by itself.
Devad, you know very clearly they're talking about you.
I don't even know what's going on.
It's at this point, Devad, that you notice that there is a Ray Mahand has geared up, leaving the home. He has what appears to be an unconscious, large, spiky cat hanging by his belt that he appears to use as a weapon. And Ray, how would you describe your other weapon?
Which one?
The one you procured that was also a Lamkai.
So that one is secured to my waist rope by the ankle, just kind of dangling there.
It is an unconscious Lamkai.
Child.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I also have my great sword and the spear that you gave me last session.
True. So as you round the corner, Jacques is leading the way. You see 2 more Dargoth in Zilk's shop. Now, Panaya and Bobbert, you stand face to face with the shopkeep you've been having business dealings with for the past couple of hours. Clearly this has become heated. He is a very small basilican, so he's very lizard-like. He's got arms, legs, tail. He is very well dressed, and he runs this shop that you've been in now for close to 5-6 hours. And so as you round the corner, you are continuing to argue with him, and he says,
"I told you, I need my manager so I can make this sale or buy what you're trying to sell me. I can't just do this on my own. It's not like I have control."
Yes, really.
Shiny! I know it's shiny!
Just buy it. You can find out what it is later. What's so hard with that?
I want to buy it. That's not the problem. I just need a signature saying I can buy it.
Then where is that?
What are you trying to buy, Silks?
Finally! Did you get my letter? Where's Syrinx?
He's got wife things to deal with, I think. I'm not sure.
I know you said wife, but that is not what I heard.
You mean to tell me he's not here?
He's
here in
not
spirit.
here. He's taking care of business.
Oh, wait! Jacques, you're technically a partner, right?
Today?
Yeah, I just need a signature so I can buy this thing off these two.
And then he like second guesses what he's about to say.
Sign Dargoth.
Good.
So how much are they? What is this gonna cost?
Look, I show the shiny piece of glass that is very shiny. I don't know what this is. This is just very shiny, and we just want to sell.
Oh,
We don't want
will
signature, but we want money.
We don't know what that is either, but I think I'll sign off on you selling it for 10 gold.
You know what? We have been here for far too long. That sounds good. That sounds wonderful.
Finally, here.
Zilks hands Jacques a notepad. It literally says mirror for 10 gold.
Okay. I sign off on it.
He rips the piece of paper off. He goes over to a crate, opens the crate, and just tosses it in the open crate and closes it.
That's
It's a good filing
bookkeeping.
system.
Grief. That's
Is that?
Was it a mirror?
Yeah. Is that a piece of mirror?
Yeah,
was it
that's why I wanted to buy it. They had a mirror shard.
Oh wait, it is a mirror. It is.
That was a piece of mirror?
Yeah.
It didn't look like it.
Oh, it's a shard.
That was the easiest shard we've ever gotten.
I know.
Cheap too.
Yeah. We probably could have got it for less.
Right in front of us.
Thank you so much. So where did you find this, by the way? We're looking for more.
I point to my foot where I stepped on it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did step on it. Oh, I forgot about that.
Ray, what happened while I was on tour? Like we left the town. We had questions about what we had learned from the other group of people in regards to these shards.
Well,
And
we went to this town in the desert, and it was like a miniature town, but then it wasn't. And some people accidentally got murdered. I don't know who did it, but it wasn't me.
it's okay if it's an accident. It's not murder.
I mean, that sounds fun.
And then we escaped the town, but it's ours now.
Oh, and I hired Devad.
Shut up, Zilks.
Aw.
And then Zilks hired Devad.
Oh,
So
but
if you
you
hired
said
that,
it's
why
fun.
didn't you get him to sign off on the thingamajiggy if he works here?
I hired Devad. He's not my boss. I don't hire my boss.
That would be a poor business model.
I just thought you needed an extra signature.
Technically, I'm in sneak mode, so I don't know if the guy knows where I'm at.
No, he doesn't know where you're at. He was just saying that he hired you. That was something Jacques wouldn't have known.
I'm currently pickpocketing Bobberita?
Bobbert.
Bobbert. Sorry.
Bobbert is naked.
With a silent B.
Just
Oh, Lord. We got this shark super cheap, and I think he's about to take the money from him. That's so messed up.
That tracks.
Holding the money.
That
I rolled
totally
a 60.
tracks.
So,
Doc, I found out something very important while you were away.
Yes. What would that be?
People don't grow like plants.
No. Well, they kind of do. You know, you feed them, water them, they get bigger to a point.
Yeah, they get unalived when you plant them, though.
Yep. Depends on how deep. Talking ankles, knees.
Oh no, head first. The only way to do it.
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
Poetry.
Yeah.
He
She was a
literally
nice
made
old lady, though.
he literally made 2 people explode just by eating them.
I have the powerful yeet.
He's strong.
as
That is true. He is, my friend, despite having a small child hanging from his belt.
as you guys are standing there, you hear this loud grating sound like stone on stone. It is horrendous. It is probably one of the worst sounds you've ever heard, and it is echoing from the hallway on Zilx's right behind Panaya and Bobbert.
I
A lot
look.
of Targoth in here.
Excuse you.
No, excuse you.
Oh, no.
I investigate
I'm.
the scraping.
As
I'm looking.
you kind of walk over, you see what is effectively a stone or a steel and wood wall, almost like a humongous crate, just like being pushed through the hallway, leaving no space at all. And it is pretty much right up on the door right behind Panaya.
Is it being pushed towards her?
Yep, but it's not like a constant. It's like effort is being applied and then a stop, and then effort is being applied
effort.
again.
I would
You're about to
like
get
to just hold on to it for a second.
So as you're holding onto it, you can feel a force being like it's being pushed, and then after a moment of like a stalemate, you hear from the other side,
Hey, stop it! We're trying to get the story. It's a shipment.
Is it for a shot?
Yeah, it's for Zilx's suit.
Oh, okay. If you wouldn't mind moving out of the way so that they can get for the
Yeah,
large crate through, please.
I'll move.
Why don't you two just pull it through?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll help pull it through.
okay, both Bobbert and Panaya, go ahead and make stamina checks. The way you do this is you can roll a D100, but you can wager up to your maximum stamina for a bonus on this. So if you have 20 points, let's say, in your stamina pool, you can add 20 for a plus 20 bonus.
Okay.
I'll just roll. That's not good.
What you add is something now, huh?
111.
He blows on the door.
Now, for the record, if you were to add stamina, it wouldn't be available immediately afterwards. But given that we're in a non-combat situation, you would actually be able to rest and get your stamina back. So
Okay.
it would have actually cost you nothing to
Why
add it
didn't
to the
know
roll.
that? I didn't.
All good. This is
Future reference.
a low pressure learning check.
Yeah.
When you wager your stamina, you just say how much of it you're going to use, or okay.
I used 40 of mine. I
Yep.
can't see that result.
It's a 73,
73.
which is more than enough to help pull this crate through. So Panaya and Bobbert collectively and collaboratively pull this crate through, and it kind of busts the doorway that you guys are kind of standing in. No one really thought hard about that, but as you do that, Zilk says,
Wow! You're way stronger than the Divad. Can I hire you guys?
Let's
Whatever.
maybe talk a little bit more and get to know each other before we rush into things.
That's a great
Money.
idea. You can go with Jacques and Ray and the Divad. You'll learn a lot, and then you can work for me.
He's Jacques, I'm Ray.
It's really not that good, and the benefits aren't great.
I'm
not really.
Renaya, by the way.
Nice.
Panaya.
Nice to meet you, Panaya and Bobber.
What clans are you from?
I'm Bob of Urt. Or an actual clan. Sorry.
Clan.
Was there an actual clan?
Kind of sounds made up. If you're being honest with us.
I wanna roll a speech check.
I don't know what an Earth is.
This sounds great.
No, is there something specific that I'm overlooking? Or
No,
do I
you're-
just make it up?
You're doing great.
And I'm 100% Bob of Urt.
Yeah. So Jacques is trying to see if you are lying or not. So he is rolling a speech check. He got a 56. If you have a bonus to speech, you would add that to a D100 roll.
Okay. I don't think I have it. I don't know.
It's all good. The cool part is you're telling the truth. But we really want to see if he's
Sounds like a
suspicious
lie.
of you or not. Yeah.
Is he smart enough to be suspicious?
Jacques is the smartest person on the team.
Oh, I thought it was Ray. I thought Ray was suspicious.
Ray's suspicious of everyone always.
It's in my nature.
So as that's going on, Zilx has opened one of the things in the crate and climbed through. He's like, you hear him rummaging around inside, and after a while, he goes, "What?" and climbs out. And inside this gargantuan crate is a single note.
Is it a heavy note?
No,
Does anyone need a pen?
Actually,
You and that pen.
Ray Mahan, Ray, you might, this is interesting. I'll just read it unless Ray, Jacques, I'll just read it. It's a
Reading is
note.
bad for your brain.
It's a note from Jax's claw.
Who's that?
Our friends
is
from
annoying.
Dayanira.
Yes,
Friend is a very strong word.
it is a very strong one.
No, that doesn't mean anything to me.
I think you'll consider them friends after you read this, Ray. Or hear
Did they give me a date?
They said Zilla's got room in her villa for two.
Let's go.
Her favorite flower is desert lilies.
Guys, I think this pen doesn't work.
Zilks. I pick up Zilks. Where do we keep the desert lilies?
I don't know what that is. I've lived underground my whole life.
I have a mighty need for them.
Maybe they're where Bobbert stepped on the mirror shirt. I don't know.
None of you understand. This is the love of my life.
So I have to ask, did we determine whether or not we were giving our boss the additional shards? Still,
They're ours now.
Well, regardless, they say Syrinx. Here's more for more kegs, so... Oh, look! Gold! It's taped to the back!
That tracks for Jax's claw, honestly.
Yeah, makes sense.
how much gold is taped to the back?
80 gold, which is
That
2
is a
more
lot of
kegs. Yeah. So Zilx is very happy to begin supplying the surface world with the incredible shape change mead that Clegg has to offer. That being the
Where's
case,
Bomberman? I haven't seen him in a while.
Who?
Bomberman.
What's a Bomberman?
You know, the one that throws the herpes everywhere.
I'm still rummaging around in Bobbert's pocket.
oh,
I'll look around for the lamb kai.
Bobbert, go ahead and roll a pickpocket check.
All right. Is there anything?
If
On
you
here
don't
that
have a
helps that I
bonus
just-
listed, you don't get a bonus.
All right.
Like I said, though, we have some more points to spend for you, so like
39.
we'll
Yeah.
figure that out.
That's my roll to see if I can find the chidlet.
So, what items do you have on you, Bobbert?
I have an obsidian G axe.
Great axe.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't buy like mundane items.
So,
don't know.
as you're sitting there, Divad, Jacques finds you, and he's just hiding behind Bobbert.
Oh, there he is.
Now,
Right.
comes up to
Right
like
there.
Bobbert's thigh.
Not
as-
even.
as you're
More like
as you're being identified, Divad, do you do anything?
I mean, my calling card. I drop a glitter bomb in her pocket.
No.
So, as he's being pointed out, a party grenade explodes in your pocket, and you just like plume of glitter out of your pocket.
That's a weird fart. Sorry. Fan it off. Fan it away.
You also notice
I didn't
that,
know you could do that.
Divad is holding your obsidian great axe, which is 3 times his size in his hands.
Mine. Can I pick it up?
He is still attached to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we shared here. She wasn't using it.
Shake it. Just Tilly, let's go. I'll just keep shaking it.
No
There you
one
go.
shakes a lamb pie. I drop.
Syndrome.
I'll let go.
Shake, shake, shake.
Okay. So,
Anaya, what clan are you from?
Who was that? Who was that director?
Anaya.
Me?
I'm sorry. It's pronounced panini, isn't it?
Ah, sorry.
No,
Panini.
no, it's Panaya,
Okay.
Anaya.
and
Okay,
I
P,
don't
got it.
really. It's Panaya, and I do not really hail from any particular tribe.
So you're not with her here.
Our family, you know, Robert's kind of my one friend.
Panaya's strong. Panaya's a good friend. Strong friends are good friends.
That's true. That's true.
Agreed.
Are we just gonna sit here and stare at each other as friends?
Yes.
Actually,
I think we need to figure out what sort of, why were you expecting an invitation? What's going on, Raybon? What's going on with this and your excitement about this? And why are they paying you for these services?
I have no idea why they're paying us.
I actually, can explain that.
I wish you wouldn't.
Please,
Thank you.
please explain to us what the 80 gold
Wait,
has to do with it.
who do I listen to?
The only person who can sign off.
If I
Strong
would like to borrow your pen. I would like to jam it into my ears.
I
I don't
proceed to
care how
hand him the
dry.
pen.
So, Jacques, you see, Syrinx was able to convince Lord Eligor Radna to allow us to enhance the city and provide better weapons and gear and equipment and begin making money for the city for improvements. That's why we have this.
And he points to a spigot on the wall that dispenses the magical alcoholic shape change elixir at will for free.
Basically, we're selling this free stuff to the surface world like a bunch of idiots. Then we get the money.
So it's this spigot that's dispensing things. What is it attached to?
No, it's magical. We just had to put it in the wall so that we could, pull the lever and just put it in these kegs. That's why I was like, Panay and, Bobbert would be great, because I accidentally hired Devad thinking that he could lift all these things, but he's a child-sized person like me.
Well, he could probably lift an individual one or something.
Oh no, we tried that.
How big are these spigots? I can get an idea.
Yeah, basically, like, this one is the size to fill a keg rather rapidly.
Rapidly, okay. I gotcha. So
it's
someone
not like the ones in the tavern. Yeah, like Devad could, like, put his whole body in there.
I gotcha. That makes sense.
So,
when I took this job, no one actually said there would be work.
So, I know that you say they're magic, but if magic has a base, where's the stuff? Like, are we gonna run out of this stuff somewhere?
No, it's a limitless supply of gold.
Well, I would have to say this is an excellent business model.
I know, right? Syrinx did great. Anywho, so what we kinda need to do though is give this shard to Lord Radna.
I'll take care of that.
Okay.
He just hands it over.
All right. I put it in my belongings, and I look at Devad and just let him know that you can be skinned.
When he put it in his belongings, I was already in the process of taking it out.
I'm looking you in the eye. You can be skinned.
You're both holding it as he's putting it in his pocket.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you gonna go take it to him?
I'll take it to him at our next meeting. He can't be bothered just willy-nilly anymore. He's a busy man.
Technically, I can't tell you what to do because you're technically my boss, but I would just say that the deal Syrinx made hinges on the fact that there is trust and honor between both parties. If one finds that one has hidden something from the other, I think we'll all be killed!
I'm sorry, is there a reason why we...
Who's hiding anything? No one's hiding anything. I'm making sure that Devad doesn't steal it, and I don't want to bother the boss just yet, but I'll ensure that he gets it.
I'm just telling you that I have to report my sales, which means Lieutenant Orbo is gonna know if you don't go give it to him.
But I'm going to give it to him. I'm just not doing it right this second.
That's
we have
fine.
other matters
I just
to
want to let you
attend to.
know I'm about to submit this report.
You do that. You submit your report.
If you don't give it to them, we all will die.
That's fair.
Challenge accepted.
Technically, I'm already dead.
What?
What?
How
I just want to let everyone know that while technically that was said as a joke, that has been the most lore accurate statement of the evening.
I bit down on and I whisper into Devad's ear. You'll be rewarded. That report never makes it where it needs to go.
I don't even like this lizard guy, so I don't care.
I knew I liked you.
Zilk starts wandering with the report in hand. Literally. Like, right in front of him. In eyesight. Trying to maintain the whole time.
Do you think Styrex would care?
Right? I whispered.
No, I know. This is how he gives reports to people.
Can I say, like, ooh, I could take his report and eat it?
Just write another one, I guess, but...
He would need a pen for that, and I have the only pen.
Take all the pens?
Love it when it
All right.
comes together.
So are we supposed to meet with Jax's Claw, or what's going on here?
So,
we
Jax's
need to go
Claw...
collect desert flowers.
That. Jax's Claw is now basically a client of Serix's business.
Stalkers.
Yeah, but what's this thing about having 2 rooms for 2 guests, or a room for 2 guests, or...
Yeah, just to reiterate, the note said, Zilla's got room in her villa for 2. Her favorite flower is desert lilies.
Yeah, so what's going on with this room in a villa for 2? What's...
Ray, why don't you regale us with the tale?
It's the shortest tale you're ever gonna hear. Zilla is the love of my life.
Oh, so the room in her villa for 2 is for you and her, assumingly.
Is she really strong?
I think it's 2 separate rooms, but it's okay because I'm gonna stay with her. She doesn't know it yet.
Take it easy, big guy.
Have this.
All right, so that
I am on a personal quest to woo her.
Did we return? So Zilx is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we return the other shard that we got?
Yes. Well, yes and no. Serix paid a hefty price for coming back empty-handed as you allowed the shard to stay in Deyanira.
Oh, that's right, because I lost the stupid speech check roll.
Yep. So you were given 2 scrolls to allow you to find shards that you have not used yet. But Serix did tell you that he was stabbed multiple times and his soul torn from his body because he did not do what he was told to do.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Easy, we just need to give it to somebody without a soul. Divine.
I think we should go turn Seth's shard in, I suppose. I don't think Devon is going to be successful in his mission to forgo the. Yeah, I don't think y'all ain't gonna be able to do that. So I go look for the dude in the other district.
To be fair, go ahead and roll that pickpocket check and sneak check there, Devad. Let's see what the dice say.
Who am I pickpocketing?
You're stalking Zilx with your sneak check, and then you're pickpocketing the paper
report
he's holding in front of him.
Tofu says to woo her or to woo her.
Oh, look at that. Oh gosh. Hey, chat, let's get some rolls for you. Let's see what Zilx does with his time here. So, exclamation point D100. I need 2 rolls. The first will be for the sneak check, which is 40, correct?
No, the first one was, I'm sorry, with pickpocket. The second one was sneak.
Gotcha.
The sneak is 66, the pickpocket's 40.
Okay. So as you're sneaking, chat rolled an 88, which means Zilx hears you coming up from behind, and he turns.
Why are you following me?
And as you're talking, what do you say to him as you're trying? Oh snap! Grant a reroll in chat. Chat reroll. Tofu. Oh, it worked. So, all right. So the reroll came after the 86 for the pickpocket check. So Zilks sees Divad, turns around. What are you doing? What do you say, Divad?
I'm just sorry. I'm just going to give you this pen that I found.
And as you're giving him the pen, you are able to take, because chat's new roll of 43 versus your roll of 66, right?
No, my pickpocket was 40. Oh, yeah, well, my sneak was 66. I don't know what
gotcha.
rolling against.
Never mind. So it didn't work. Sorry, I thought you rolled higher when I was looking at. Oh well. And that is it. Battle closed.
And that is it.
Yep.
No more pen, guys. Sorry.
That's all right. I'm going to turn in this shard.
Valiant try, though. For everyone listening, chat was about to have a battle royale trying to get the rerolls situated. So as you all travel to the Clegg Garrison District, this is the de facto headquarters of Lord Eligor Radna. Everything that happens, that gets decided, happens here at his palace, effectively. And so as you all enter, you're familiar with these corridors, as you have to go through the garrison to get to the city proper. So, as you kind of round the corner, you're coming from the Tavern District and heading to the west.
Oh.
And you make a left into one of the small taverns that pepper the city of Clegg.
Oh.
I grab a drink.
All right. Now you walk up to a one of the central spigots, and there's 4, just like a lot of these smaller ones. And there are 4 spigots sticking out of this thing. There are no cups. There are no anything around. However you want to transport this liquid is how you transport this liquid. So Jacques walks up to grab a drink. Does anyone else do anything?
What flavors are there?
Oh man, are you in?
The new people. You need to come up and try this. This is wonderful. Here, just stick your head under the spigot.
Yeah, I want to know what the flavors are, because that Pan-Galactic ham blaster last time was just too much.
You know what? I'm down for anything. And you know what? Today's been more eventful than it has been for a while, hasn't it, Bobbert?
No birds attacked us and pooped on our heads, so it's a good day.
That's true. That's
the bar
true.
is low for a good day.
So Panaya and Bobbert walk up. Divad, Raymond, do you guys walk up and grab some beverages as well?
I was going on.
No, I'm sneaking around. I don't drink on the job.
I'm not grabbing anything until you tell me what flavors they are.
All right. Everyone looking around the spigots, there are 4 flavors. They are the Slender Stalker, the Midnight Blacksmith, the Mute Student, and Bane.
Ooh, Bane, dibs.
Ray Mahand grabs. Go ahead and describe how you drink from this spigot.
Oh, I think we all know how this goes. You ever seen kids that don't know how to use water fountains, and they put their entire mouth over the metal piece? Like,
Yes.
That's Ray Mahand right now. Just like,
Okay, so you're drinking like Andy Dwyer from out of a water fountain. All right, so as you're doing that, you selected Bane, correct?
Yes.
All right, so what that is for our lovely listeners at home is a liquid potion of the spell Banish. Banish Outsider, specifically. Would you like to know, Mr. Ray Mahand, what the spell Banish does? Banish Outsider?
So first of all, I just want to say that name was absolutely false advertising. Second of all, yes, I would like to know.
A wave of black energy bursts from you, then turns back and implodes upon you. As this does so, energy basically reconfigures your form and you take 75 virtuous damage.
Oh. That's got some kick to it. Oh.
As that's happening, everyone kind of sees that. Devad is standing next to one of the guards, and Devad just tried to pickpocket him with a roll of natural 1. So, Devad, describe for me what happens with your roll of natural 1, which, for everyone's awareness, is an absolute catastrophic failure.
Well, my glitter bomb that I was going to place in there blows up in my face instead and reveals me to the guard. And then I just kind of look at him like, what?
While that's happening, your other hand was in his pocket, but you miss his pocket, so you're also holding his hand while this is happening. He just looks
So
at
I'm holding
you.
your hand, big deal.
Can you not, maybe?
Love
He looks at the
confession.
drink. He looks at the drink in his other hand. I gotta stop. He puts it down and just walks home.
Poor guy.
Now, what does everyone else drink?
I am drinking the Midnight Blacksmith.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yep, Midnight Blacksmith. As you drink this very enticing potion, you are basically, you feel your skin harden. For all intents and purposes, everyone looking on Panaya notices that her skin looks like iron now. You're affected as though the iron skin spell for the next minute or so. You have a plus 20 to your armor rating for a minute.
Oh.
Does that stack with other armor?
No, it
It
takes the
doesn't.
place of.
That's what I thought.
This is
Bobber,
pretty cool.
what did you drink?
I don't know what's left.
We had Slender Stalker, Midnight Blacksmith, Mute Student, and Bane.
You can guess what Mute Student's gonna do. They've been pretty straightforward with the names.
Disagree.
I guess I'm going Midnight Stalker.
Okay.
That one.
As you drink this potion, you are shape-changed into a small cat.
Oh no.
Oh, it's another shape change one.
Oh, it's
This
a
lasts
kitty.
for about a minute or so, and
For those on the listening to the podcast, she's actually preening herself.
I want to be holding the cat.
New weapon.
I want to stand on his shoulders as a cat. I want to turn on his shoulders.
Devad is now has a cat perched on the shoulder.
Yes.
When she changes back.
Is anyone going to try Mute Student?
I think I already know what's gonna happen. You know what? Actually, now's probably the perfect time for me to try Mute Student. I will try the Mute Student.
You're going for it.
You're the voice of reason. Why would you do this to us?
That is why I'm going to do this to you.
All right. Jacques, I need you to roll 2 D100s. So as Jacques takes a swig of this potion,
45 and 64.
all right, he becomes completely mute. He's unable to speak. Try as you might, you can't even make sounds. Your vocal cords are literally stuck in place. And as an actor, it's disheartening at best.
No, I can mind.
There you go.
We need to give that to Silks.
However, you feel like you've learned something through this experience.
Oh.
And that would be the spell Lesser Negate.
Oh, wow, that is nice.
Okay.
Does anyone else say or do anything as they're spending time here?
Can I hunt mice around the cavern as a cat?
I need to put the cat down on the floor.
You just drop him.
Yeah.
Let's talk food for the trip. How far is this travel gonna take us?
You guys are literally in the building you need to be in already.
Never mind.
So
Food is still good either way.
We're there already.
Road snacks.
There you go.
I'll start walking towards Lord Redmond.
Radna,
yeah.
Rodney?
Lord Matt Redmond. As you go to the south, you see the door that leads you into Lord Eligor Radna's cathedral.
Ooh.
I'm assuming everyone follows behind.
Sure.
Talking to this guy.
Why is there a cat following us?
That's Robert.
That's my road snack.
No.
Jacques, as you walk through Road Snack, oh no, Bobbert. At this point, you poof back into your Dargothian form.
You don't
Jacques,
know how lucky that is because we've lost people. They ate a pig. Someone was turned into a pig and they ate him.
Track record's not great, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Last Jack was the best pig I ever ate.
Jacques, as you open the door and walk through into one of the antechambers, you are face to face with someone you know quite well. Lieutenant Orbo looks at you and goes, well, if it isn't Monstrous X. What, pray tell, brings you to this neck of the woods?
I just bought
a drink for you to try.
Well, one at a time. Ray Mahan, it's a pleasure to see you. I'm good. I don't feel like I need a stiff beverage right now, but Jacques, what did you just say?
I just waved the shard.
Everyone sounds like Foghorn Leghorn. That
What do you mean?
meet on every adventure.
Boy, I tell you, what? I don't even know what Foghorn Leghorn is, but I'm pretty sure we met last episode too. Follow me, because we gotta take this right to Radna. He goes south down the corridor.
Jacques, why don't you just pantomime what you want to say, and the rest of us will take turns translating it.
That sound. Why can't Jacques talk?
He drank potions like a ding dong.
Boy, right before.
He didn't even read the label.
Yeah, don't you? Oh no. I'm not gonna lie to you. Radna has not been in a very pleasant mood all day, so maybe talk
Good, me
less,
either.
lean more on the shard.
Oh, well, this is going to be fun then.
Who are they?
Pooped on
it's
my
not gonna be
bird.
fun. I do not like this guy at all.
No, we need to know, who are you two? He's pointing at Panaya and Bobbert.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Panaya.
Bobbert.
Yeah,
Did
we met them today, and they've just allowed us to kind of roam around with
Stuff.
Yeah.
have you give them
Yes.
divide? Yeah, this is gonna be terrible for everybody. All right.
You have no idea.
Let's get this over with. I'm not going in there. Y'all go ahead. I'll stand outside.
I wish I could.
It's a little known fact that Dargoths reproduce by budding.
What? All right. What's our marching order? What's happening as you guys go in?
I'll just lead the way and
Oh yeah, Jock first for sure.
hold up the shard.
As-
He's like walking in with it in the air. Don't kill me!
Please don't harm me. So, as you all enter Lord Eligor Radna's chamber, this is the leader of Clegg. He built it from the ground up. This chamber is immaculate. He stands in front of a permanent portal, kind of atop his altar. And looking down upon you, you see he's a very old skeletal figure with very just terrifying glowing yellow eyes. Around the room there are Clegg spell swords as well as animated dragon statues. Clearly, at a moment's notice, he could end all of you. Now, looking down at the shard, he begins to speak directly to Jacques, ignoring everyone else. So, you bring me another, correcting the mistake Serex made. Yes?
I'm just not.
Tell me, Jacques of Monstrous X, where did you find this shard? You found it in your throat. Well then, maybe we'll find more. He clicks he snaps his finger, and one of the spell swords walk down and produce an ethereal, prismatic blade in their hand and put it up to your throat. Shall we see if more are in there?
It was stuck in my foot.
What?
The shiny, the shiny glass was stuck in my foot.
You mean
we
to
were
tell
just
me,
walking.
Jacques, that you found this by accident?
No,
I'm sorry, do you not know that there's other people here? And not
Silence! And as he does that, everyone is thrown to the floor and completely unable to move or speak. He steps down from the altar very slowly and walks over to Bobbert. Interesting that such a large creature could find something so small strictly by happenstance. Maybe your luck is what brings you to Clegg. Maybe we can use this. He kind of snaps his fingers again, and everyone feels released from the pressure keeping them on the ground. He walks over to Devad and kind of leans in. This is not the time for you to flex your mettle, young one. Knowing full well your lamb kind of been living a long time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did anyone ever tell you might need a rest? Little skeletal.
So...
Can I speak yet? Like, it's I go,
Yeah, it's starting to come back slowly. You're a little hoarse, but you can still speak.
Those are called ponies.
So, what is your plan to find more shards?
I believe we only used one of the scrolls for locating, and we have a lead on another.
Oh, tell me about this lead.
It was seen in a town that we were just in. We haven't identified the owners, but we're working on that.
Do it swiftly. We have found many shards up to this point. I'm almost able to complete part of my goal.
That didn't sound right. Complete part.
60% of the time, it works every time.
All in phases, Jacques. All in phases. Well, make sure Serix is kept apprised of all of your dealings and doings. He has done well to try and improve Clegg. I hear the guards have been outfitted with better blades as of late.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot more money coming in too, from other areas. He's building quite the little business, and I believe these two are probably going to end up working for him.
Well, I think so. He begins casting a spell. Does anyone do, say, or anything
As he
at all?
does that, I lean towards Sanaya and say, does he know that gingivitis is known to be the #1 cause of tooth decay? And probably as the source is his terrible breath?
So you say he's starting to cast a spell. In what direction is he looking as he's casting said spell?
So where he's standing, he can basically see all of you in like a cone.
Okay.
I casually walk over towards the side of it and look at the people that he is about to cast upon.
Ah, yes. So as you're standing next to Lord Eligor Radna, he completes his spell, and a sharp red dart of energy pierces Bobbert in the heart almost. Bobbert falls to the ground as though she has been killed. Rise now, for your luck will lead you to more shards. And as Bobbert rises, you notice that you can feel the shard Lord Eligor Radna holds in his hand, as though it was part of you.
All right.
Your new name is the Hound.
When you are near, you will know it. Make sure you procure more so I can complete phase 2. Is that understood, Monstrous X?
Absolutely, we will find you as many shards as we can. How many more do you need to complete this phase, might I ask?
With this one, I will have completed phase 1. Phase 2 requires 6.
Excellent.
6 for phase 2. Okay.
Numbers.
Have we discussed payment?
Your payment is the things that you have for free in Clegg. Housing, drink, food. You do my bidding in Clegg, or you die.
I mean, housing and food is good for free. I'll do the work.
Company towns work out well historically.
Boring.
He leaves through the portal.
Thank you guys for not saying anything that would get me killed. I could have sworn.
David, can I get an opportunity to throw a glitter bomb inside the portal as it comes?
Roll a sneak check and then roll a marksmanship check.
Indicating as quickly as I see that leave his hand, for the record.
What'd you say?
I'm leaving as soon as I see that leave his hand.
Oh my gosh, so sneak check's great.
And what do you need?
Just a ranged attack.
Oh, I do some of that.
Told you that guy was a jerk.
As we're waiting on that roll, Lieutenant Orbo kind of grabs your attention as you're leaving the chamber. Well, how'd it go?
I mean, we're
died.
Yeah, that bummer. That was crazy. You got like hit in the heart with like a red thing.
Oh, did he stab you?
I think so. I think I died a little bit.
I remember my first time getting stabbed and dying in his chamber. Whew.
Wait, people actually like die and then come right back?
He's a very powerful sage, sorcerer, whatever you want to call it. He can kind of resurrect people if he chooses to.
That was a big word.
Where would he be if he didn't have any money or minions or magic?
Probably,
Dead.
still in the same spot.
Well,
He's a
so you
very
didn't have all of the
tenacious
stuff.
fella.
Oh, I think it's a plus one.
I mean, he seems pretty resourceful either way.
Well,
With
I
our-
can definitely tell you he's colorful right now.
I do not like him.
I mean, that's fair. I guess. I don't know.
Worst boss ever.
As you guys are leaving the chamber, as Jacques is talking with the Orbo and kind of traveling out to the Maw of Clegg, you hear Devad scooching along rather hastily. What are you saying as you are fleeing from the chamber?
Oh no.
Bye.
Anything, bye?
You guys have a split second where you turn around and see that Devad had launched a glitter bomb and it was going perfectly through the portal.
I glance up at the stone dragons and then back at him and then book it out the door.
You hear...
I'm just walking with purpose.
There you go. You hear a screeching sound as the stone dragons animate in anger. And you guys are you guys heading back to your house? Or are you going up to the surface? Where are you guys going in this hasty exit?
100% going to
Forward.
the surface. Not going home just yet. Too easily found. I think I need to walk. I need some fresh air.
I love it. So you head to the only place you can really think of in a close proximity. Still a couple of days' journey, but at least you know what's what around these parts. So you head to the other shop in the Oasis, where Norhand is.
yeah.
Ooh.
So after about a day or so, again, speedily trying to get away from there, you have survived the Maw of Clegg and got out to the surface and are now heading towards Norhand's shop. Norhand is one of Syrinx's shopkeepers. This would be considered a safe house for you all.
Nice. Okay.
I remember this guy when we recruited him.
Yeah. This is the origin site of Cobra Kai.
Like a snake?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
This is the Oasis. This is where we met Jack's Claw, right?
Yep.
Okay. This isn't the first. I was confusing this with this other place we went to. Yeah. I gotcha. Hey, you feel anything, Barber?
Hot.
It is quite warm here.
I feel like I could beat you in an arm wrestling contest.
Me?
Yes, you probably could.
We draw too much.
Go ahead and roll a potency check, Bobbert.
Okay. Okay, so my potency maximum is 85.
Mm-hmm. So you can...
I can use part of it.
Or all
right?
of it. Right. So your potency and stamina regenerate per turn, which is about 10 seconds. So...
Okay.
Your
So what does the 21 mean? Is that like 21 times and then no more, or
21 for what?
it says regeneration 21/turn?
Oh, that means
That's how
you
much you get
regenerate 21 every turn.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like a finite resource. You can just toss it around however you want.
All right, cool. I'll use 85 of it, I guess.
Okay, good choice.
Good answer.
So as you roll,
Do I also roll, or do I just use the
You
85?
roll.
yep,
No, you also roll.
You roll and add 85.
Okay, so all right,
Yep.
52 plus 85.
So
That math.
what is that? 132.
132. Yeah.
Yep. You feel like a pull to the south. Like you feel like you're missing something to the south, but it's not like you misplaced an item. It's not like you know, like you feel when you walk out of the house and you're missing your wallet or your keys or something. It is very much like you feel like you exist in two separate places. One right here where you're at now, and the other somewhere to the south of you.
I think I'm having one of those out of body experiences. But like I'm over there. And I point in the southern direction.
Excellent. Where's David?
Did we leave him?
Oh. He's muted. You're muted, David.
I'm right here, guys.
Ah, there you are.
You're
Pops
so
out of the sand.
small and quiet.
How sneaky are you? I know you're big, but how sneaky are you, Barber?
Pretty sneaky.
Well, I said Barber. I know you're sneaky.
Oh, I thought you. I'm sorry.
How do I know how sneaky I am? I don't
If
think
you
I'm
have
sneaky.
a bonus to your sneak check,
Nope, I'm not sneaky.
okay.
I mean,
Not
I am
many
really
dogs
good
are.
at sneaking. I'm the sneakiest. I'm strong at sneaking.
Roll a speech check.
What we may do here is, I think we might need to. Oh, you need me to roll a speech check?
Yeah, Bobbert just said that she's friggin' very strong and sneaky.
But I'll roll. I believe it should be this now.
Okay, just barely.
Oof. That is too close.
Yeah. You have your doubts about what was said.
I started to believe. I was like, nah.
How dare you imply that I'm not the strongest at sneaking?
Yeah, Bobber.
What you do is, if you were to just casually walk the alleyways of that place to our south, and then just give a nod in the direction of the tug when you identify the building, maybe we can send David in to procure said shard.
Okay.
Everyone looks around like yeah.
Yeah. I can't come up with a better plan. That was a plan, right?
Well, I mean, it's a suggestion. The idea is that if Bobbert was to just walk around down there, she could identify the specific building she's feeling the tug from, and Mr. Slippery Fingers, David, could, or is it Divad?
Divad.
Nevada.
So Divad could go down and you indicate the building. Divad can go search said building, and if he gets caught, he pretends he's a kid. That's up to no good. And
I'm sorry. Is more talking a part of the plan, or are we just gonna go and do it?
I'm all for doing it.
All right, we'll wait up here. Have fun, you two.
All right.
Jacques.
Oh, I didn't realize that required me to sit still. I can't do that very well.
Where am I going?
Wander in the direction of that feeling.
So I'll kind of move everyone slowly but surely down. So you guys get around here, and it's at this moment where, yes, you felt that tug leading you southward. You still feel it, and it hasn't really changed much. Like, as you get to the edge of the oasis, it's like it's much further away than you initially thought.
I'm way over there.
She points out onto the horizon where there's no civilization. There's no indication that anything is that way. You just have Bobbert's feeling of another shard is on the horizon.
That's a very long way.
Do you come back and tell us that, or?
I thought we all
you
walked
just talking
together.
to
Sorry.
No.
Oh, I just say it to the group.
Oh, I guess maybe we
Because
did
we're
all
all right
walk
next
down
to
there, apparently, because we are all down here.
I just moved you guys down there.
That
But,
wasn't part of the plan, but somehow we mysteriously made it down together.
I'm assuming you guys both went down, realized, and then came back up and let everyone know.
Okay.
I mean, either way.
I think we should head off in that direction and look for it. And I think we might actually find out some intel on our friends.
Yeah.
Actually, it's that villa that you're supposed to be going to. When you going to that villa, Ray Mahan?
After I get the flowers. Also, I've been thinking really hard about this. And Divad, I might need some of your herpes.
How would you like to transmit those?
It's called glitter.
Oh, it's called glitter. I need you to spray your glitter on my face.
Well, that went a lot better now. It's a good thing you corrected him.
Why is everyone laughing?
I'm not really sure. That's okay. Fine. So I go ahead and throw glitter in his face.
Poof.
I may not know much, but that just sounded wrong.
Jacques, do you have one of those comby things for your hair?
No.
I'm going to require one.
Well, we're in town here. We can do it before we leave. Why don't we go inside? Hit a shop.
For everyone
Yeah,
wondering
some of the
if
best
Ray
shops
had
here.
hair, yes. As it looks on the card, Ray in fact does have hair.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So
that was
much hair. It blows in the wind like lacy, gently wafting curtains.
So, as you guys take a moment to gear up, it's late enough in the day where it probably makes sense to stay in the Oasis one night and then head out in the morning. So you connect with Norhan. He sets you up in a place to stay, and you guys kind of gear up using his shop as a base of operations. And in the morning, you plan on heading out.
excellent.
is where we are going to end the session tonight. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Round of applause. I'm going to do it this way because it's, annoying.
Well done.
Oh,
well
he's
done.
doing it. Thank you all for watching, for participating. Thank you, chat. If you're listening to the podcast after the fact, come join us on Twitch on Thursday night, twitch.tv/ShatterTabletopGames. Thank you to Amanda, Haley, and Cliff for joining the team. It's great having you guys on. Looking forward to more.
Yes.
So, we will see you all next week for Jax's Claw. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be back with Monstrous X. The gap's important. All right, bye.
Gap's very important.